Okay, here we go. How does things look? Things look okay? Yeah, they look okay. How does chat look? Hey, that's my phone. It says hey. Who is it? Hobby Corner. That's me. Scratch built 40k Rhino. Woo. That's hot. All right. Pull up my chat. Chat. This one? No. That one. There we go. All right. We have to decide. Is he going to be Megatron or Optimus Prime? Who's going to be odd? Who's going to be even? Megatron's only got one name, unless you count it as Lord Megatron. So, let's say odd, even. And before I open them up, I'm going to open up these paints that I got today. Because that's always fun. Fun. The fighting first. It's tight. So yeah, I'm doing my stream earlier today because I am going to be working early and so much. Because bike season has arrived. Alright, well, look at this. They look like bullets. They're very skinny. Tapered tip. Okay. Yeah, the bottles seem kind of cheap. Bradley shade. I guess it'd be nice if it came with like a little bit of instructions on how they suggest you should be painting. Uh-oh. Is this one just dried up? Well, the lid's not even on there, so... Oh, that's great. How about this one? Looks alright. Hey, Noist. Hey, Bazooka! How are you guys doing? Eating and following via phone. Nice. I'm looking at my paints that are all nice and dried up because they apparently don't know how to put the nozzles in. Well, this one's not too bad. It's on my finger now. Bleh. Alright. I suspect it's not the end for one of them, though. But I do suspect I'm going to need a vortex mixer. GI green. Yeah, it looks fine. Okay. So the big bottle of Sherman Drab was okay. Which one was it? The brown? It's always the browns, isn't it? Dark leather. See, at this point, it's pretty dry. But there still is some moisture in there. So I think we could save it. We have the technology. I think the movefets are good. I'm pretty tired. We've had bike season. Not sure why there's a divider here. Like, what are they dividing exactly? 3 paints from 2 planes? Didn't really help anything. Yeah, so a little sleepy. A little tired. I'll look at the other paint set later. How have you been, Bazooka? I've been working a heck of a lot. That's my big thing. Alright, but here's what we're doing, gentlemen. We get a roll Odd for Megatron, even for Optimus. Who's it gonna be? Odd. Megatron. Hooray! I was kind of hoping to be Megatron. Hey! Dicey Guy's gone live. Hey, I went first. Come on, Dicey Guy. Well, it's not my birthday today. My birthday will be on Sunday. But yeah, the LGS is part of a system that sends out coupons every once in a while. You also get a coupon for your birthday. So I went. You get stickers and water transfers. You could have a red Decepticon, Autobot, purple Decepticon. Who has red Decepticon symbols? So yeah, soon it'll be my birthday. And I get to work all the way until my birthday. If there isn't something super terrible, I'm just going to paint over everything. It seems okay. A little bit down here. Megatron! Look at that arm cannon. It's kind of too big for his base. Kind of too big. Okay. So we'll start with a glue in. Ah, there's my glue. Got it in a jar with moisture absorbing stuff, which apparently will keep your super glue from drying on the threading, getting your nozzle all jammed up. So we're testing that. So far, it's kind of like that. Still getting kind of gummy though. So we'll stick them on there. Skate them around a little. That looks pretty decent. And while we're waiting for that to fall off, lol. Then we will open up the other paint set. See if there's any bad paints in this one. Italy. Big old tub of Sicily yellow. So Sicily, so yellow. Hair green. Also coming out the top. These are kind of thick paints for sure. Africa green. Oh, liquidy though, so that's good so far. This one looks a little chunky. Let's see. No, it's okay. It has a little bit of medium coming at the top. Grenadier, green, and Bradley Shade. So I guess I have two Bradley Shades now. So I guess this is just a tank wash. Shake well. Yeah, no agitators in there. Didn't think there would be. Yeah, seems like a decent shading color anyway. Today, gonna paint Megatron. Just waiting for him to dry on his base. Yeah, feels pretty dry now. I was just looking at these paints I got from the LGS. I've been thinking about these kits. And I figured since I had 10% off, I'll grab them. And only one paint is a little bunk looking. Which is not terrible. Just need to get some medium in there, I think. They all seem a little thick anyway, so a little medium for everybody. Alright, what does Megatron get? He gets dark gray around here, light gray for all these bits, black. Oh, maybe this is black then. I guess that's the dark gray. Red for his joints. Interesting. Just here, huh? Yellow. It doesn't. There's no yellow on this picture. Where's the yellow? In dark blue. I see dark blue there. That's the red. His eyes, of course. Maybe it's his smile. This yellow. Do you have a yellow smile? I don't think so. Alright. So we're not going to use a true black. Oh, hey, Bythron. How are you doing? Nice. Which WizKids Transformers have you gotten so far? Yeah, bring on my big base stand. Does he fit? Yeah. Yeah, he does. The big base. I have to move it up a little this way. That should be fine. Yellow on some of the buttons. I see green on that button. I'll probably give him a pin wash. And I guess these parts are still light gray. Okay. Maybe not that one. Dark elf skin? Yeah. Let's do it. And you only got Optimus Prime so far? Nice. Yeah, I picked up Optimus Prime and Megatron. Pretty exciting. When you went back to Eastridge, they didn't have any. They had, I think all of them at Sentry Box. Shock or a Soundwave was pretty tempting. And same with RC. But I don't really want Bumblebee. And I like Starscream, but I'm not into that sculpt so much. Because I want something that scales better with things. That's just picky on my part. Then what we'll need is this box of a I'm not going to grab yellow, because I don't believe I actually need it. Smells. Andrea blue? No, we want something darker. We got some color shifted paints. I thought I had a good red. Flat red. Flat red will work. Let's do it. Oh. No, that's still later. Luftwaft. Right, I already got my dark gray. I'm looking for a light gray. I think the US Air Force one is the one I want. Which maybe I actually already have out. Medium sea gray. No, not medium sea gray. US Air Force gray is what I want. Hey, Earthman Brick. Yeah. I rolled the dice. It was either Megatron or Optimus today. Ooh. Optimus Megatron. Roll the dice, got Megatron. Which I'm pretty happy about. Now I'm just looking for some colors. NATO Black. Oh, NATO Black actually is good. Good for those black bits. It's just not super black. Seriously though, where's that Air Force Gray? Green, olive green. No, no, no. I'm not seeing it in here. Unless it says. Oh, there we go. It was here. It was here all along. Alright, so we got black, red. We just need some green and blue. And the primary colors. I guess it doesn't matter too much. It's a little darker. A little brighter. There, close enough. Okay. Oh dang, you don't get them in the UK? That sucks. Yeah, it sucks a lot. That's a scope. Yeah, thankfully we can get them in Canada, just from the LGSs. I wonder if it's a licensing thing for the UK. Hey, it's Jason Smith. How are you doing, Jason Smith? His feet should be metal. Metal! Yeah, it could be. I usually don't paint metallics though on 15mm stuff. And maybe technically he's not 15mm, but I feel like he's 15mm. Like if he's just holding this little French soldier in his hand. I feel like that's a good scale. That's an appropriately sized Lord Megatron to me. So I'm saying it's 15mm, and I don't really like metallics in 15mm. Can you order from Meeple Mart in the UK? Maybe. Okay, so we're gonna need a good size brush. I'm a little distracted today because I'm pretty tired. So if I just start phasing off into nothingness, it's just... Yeah, it's Megatron! Hey Keith. Hey MJ. Martin and Julie. Yeah, die-cast feet. It's true. Definitely not going 100% old school toy. We'll do the colors. Oh, actually, that's one little flaw here that I don't really like. That could be battle damage. So I was thinking of doing the base colors, and then I'll varnish them, and then I'll pin wash them. Because it seems like it'd be a fun thing for me to do. So today will be base colors day. Where was I? I know where it was. I know what I was doing. Boop, boop, boop. You should be good. What should I paint first? Should I just go with the gray? I'm not sure about the back either. Because if this is all black here, that does look all gray in the picture. He's got red joints for some reason here. I might just paint them up like this, and then I'll go through and I'll look at some art and decide if I want to change anything else. Yeah, that should be good. I need to find a little 15mm guy to fit in there. Popped right off. Look at that. It's funny he's not actually looking at his hand, though, because that would be perfect. Oh well. Alright, it's slather time. So is everyone at work today? Or making supper? Is anybody sitting down doing a bit of painting? There's a hair. Ooh, hair. So light you can barely even tell it's different. Is his neck a little darker? Maybe it is. That would make sense if it was. Jason Smith is working. What can you do? Use something like this in Horizon Wars? That's right. It is a super heavy for sure. I feel like painting is slow today. So that's what I'm gonna do. Nice and slow. Hopefully you can figure out if I've actually painted over something already or not, since the colors are so close. Yeah, you should definitely finish that dwarf. It's riding that dragon. It's looking really good so far. I thought about airbrushing this guy, but then I decided to brush paint instead. Because live streaming and airbrushing doesn't seem that fun, honestly. And I wasn't really up for building anything today. I want to rest my hands. I work in a sports store, and we are in the throes of bicycle season. So I've been getting super skinny and muscular. That's for sure. I'm super tired. Hey, Julie. Hey, this is my phone. Yeah. In Canada, you can get these guys pretty cheap. The LGS I got it from, it was $6.99, and I got it for 10% off, so still over $6, but I think it's the price of an original toy back in the 80s. Definitely remember getting G.I. Joes for that price or cheaper. So I remember once we found a $20 bill in a parking lot and we got all excited. We ran down to Zeller's and bought some G.I. Joes. I think we got 4. That was super cool. Am I priming Megatron? No, here he comes prime. It's the pre-primed, and it seems to be sticking just fine. The color I'm using is very light gray. Maybe too light, as it doesn't look much darker than the primer. But I feel okay with that. Though it's possible I'm wasting my time painting things that can barely be seen. Look how slowly I'm moving my brush. So slow. I always liked Megatron in the cartoon, but it always bothered me that he turned into a gun. I just could not figure it out. I'm like, why does he turn into a gun? He's a giant robot, and he turns into a tiny gun. That's just too much. And eventually I learned it's because he was based on a toy that was meant to protect children. They're like guardians of a child's room. So Megatron was actually a good guy. But oh, how he has fallen now. Or was he just pretending to be a good guy all along? I haven't done the arms yet. I'll finish off the feet first. Well, this song kind of reminds me of Loop Hero. It's been a pretty fun game. I should do another round of it sometime soon. It's definitely got the pacing of an idle game without all the events and stuff and constantly having to log in, which I appreciate. So I'm an old man. I just want to play video games slowly now. Old man playing slow games. Weapons and communication devices, yeah, that's right. That's what they all were. So I assume Shockwave, Soundwave was part of that crew. The child protector dudes. Maybe it just ends there. So in that aspect it made sense, but in a tyrannical ruler of the Decepticons way, it didn't quite add up. So what I'm using is airbrush paint, so it's super thin already. Barely thinning it down at all. Oop. And I don't remember why I bought it. I think maybe to do some fighter jets, some 6mm fighter jets. But now it's just hanging around. Being a nice light gray. Super light. Alright. It's just the arms left. What's our time at? I got 40 minutes roughly to lay down some base coats on this gentleman, Lord Megatron. Ew. I do love this pose. That's a perfect Megatron. You fools. Painting with water just troll you. Seems like it, doesn't it? Yeah, I think I'm just wasting my time with this color. It is slightly grayer than what's on there, though. I swear. Just painting with water. I mean, they said light gray, and I took them seriously, but I guess I should have been not as light of gray. I don't know if I have a good balance between those two colors. Priming Megatron wouldn't be appropriate at all. Maybe Wraithbone would have been a good color. Well, it's not too late. I'll paint the rest of them and then I'll decide. See, I don't even know if I painted some of this stuff. For certain I painted at least some of his upper arm. It's just so late. Alright. Whoa, Megatron, simmer down. Let's see, what should we do next? Blacks, black, dark gray. I wonder if that's actually supposed to be dark gray in there. But realistically, once I get the pin wash, it should be good anyway. How about there's some dark gray back there? But yeah, for now, I'll just put on this dark gray. In Canada, it must be 7 a.m.? Heck no. Heck no. It's 2:33 p.m. It's nice out. Nice day today. And greetings, Mr. Dog. Might have to do 2 thin coats of this. See? Mythra knows. Transvestites Trudeaus in disguise. Fair enough. Well, I mean, if Trudeau goes to Transylvania, then he must dress as is appropriate. It is known. I wonder what color that should be. Maybe I'll just leave it for now. It's kind of nice to have a little rest. Oh, losing chunks of flesh. Just have a little rest here on the painting handle. Right. Well, let's paint up this leg. Just a little down there. Wonder what goes on down here then. Alright. 1 second. So, get rid of this hangnail. Not with that one. How about this one? There we go. I'll get off there now. Yeah, it's only sunny out for a tiny bit today, so far, that I've seen. Went out for a walk before the live stream. The weather was nice enough, though. Megatron. This song feels like a bit much. Oh, I see. You like to paint by the daylight. I always have my lights on, no matter what. I will take as much light as I can get. Plus, there is a house right beside us that's bigger than us. So, I'm at the side window, which is in between houses. So if I look out, all I see is their house and their window. And if they look out their window, they look down and see me. And that is the way it is. Oh. Didn't thin that one. That's okay. So what do you think, Bythorn? Are you going to use your Optimus Prime in a 15mm game? That'd be pretty fun. You are without your painting light. It is true. Burnt out. No good. I don't even know if I could paint without my painting lights. I think it'd be too dark here. can really see when the Dark Elf skin is thinned out how purplish it is. Or at least I can. My monitor never displays colors properly, so pretty sure you guys can see too. But I couldn't say for sure. All right. So we got that. Is there any other darker gray? Seems odd that that would be the only place. But I guess so. Well, his legs are dark gray, according to this. Dark gray. But his waist is black. His cannon is black. His hands are black. And I'm okay painting him that way. They'll be a lot darker when I do the second coat and then the wash, that's for sure. I might just go on full brutal oil wash. Just slather them everywhere. It's like a black glaze. Yeah, over this primer, it's super light. Let's put a little more on the palette. You want to get the other Transformers? Yeah. See, this one for sure has an agitator in it. I'm pretty sure it's got one of the old crystal or glass skull beads in it. I don't think all Reaper paints do anymore. Yeah, I'll slowly collect the Transformers. Well, maybe not all the Transformers. Not sure about what's coming out next. Definitely get RC and Soundwave. 100%. This does not sound anything like a chiptune. Well, I guess this part does. I think they're pushing it. It was barely chiptune. $244. Yeah, from all the torquing I've been doing at work with the tools, my wrist is getting a little sore and inflamed. So taking it slow like this is pretty nice. Just mindfully moving my brush. Yeah, in the end it's going to be one very light colored Megatron, which really is good for an oil wash, as it will darken it down quite a bit. I'll just have to decide if I want to do some edge highlighting too before I put on that wash. And yeah, considering I didn't clean them up, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. This side's a little off in the casting. Not too bad. This side's pretty good. He's got that seam line there. Let's see, is there anywhere else I want to touch up before I move on? Back here, I guess. There we go. Looking good. Alright, now we'll move on to the NATO black. Where did I put it? Right here. So NATO black shouldn't be 100% black. It should be slightly off. That's an airbrush paint too, so it'll be nice and thin. Where should we test it first? On his hand? Sure. Not too bad looking, not too bad looking. Been watching Bot Wars Bat Reps. Got it on my mind. This hand almost looks greasy. He's a little thin. Little thing. Maybe. Okay, those are also black. Too thin, I'd say. I don't think you can get Bot Wars in any stores, though, can you? So I have to order direct from him. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to paint slowly, so taking it easy on my wrist. Just not feeling too bad today, but I know after the next 5 days it's not going to feel so great. So I don't suspect I'll get too much painting done unfortunately. Unless I need a little bit of wind down time before bed. Oh, there's one store that might sell it in Canada. Okay. A distributor. I'm trying to figure out if I should be painting this one or leaving it, the lighter gray. I think I'll paint it. Yeah, I imagine you'd play more Bot Wars if we had more stuff painted. Well, I guess there's nothing really stopping you because you have a pretty good amount painted now. So I can't remember, are the Seekers their own faction? Is that what you said? Or are they part of the Deceivers? Oh. There's no getting rid of that now, I don't think. Maybe. Maybe we can. Leave that alone while it dries. We can get under here though. Then it will be Everything Games. Okay. Don't know if I've ever even looked at their website before. Everything Games. Doesn't ring a bell. And then the big gun. So I don't know if I told you, Bythron, but I picked up 2 Flames of War paint sets. I opened them up just before I started painting this guy. And one paint was the nozzle wasn't really on, it was kind of dried out. But it's still moist, so I think I can save it. Otherwise the rest of them were okay. I picked up the Frostgrave Demons, and then this guy and Optimus. And then when I got home, I was just making lunch, and my combat arena arrived. So that's pretty sweet. And that one's definitely a coffee table sized arena game. So I gotta get those fellows built. And I can play those. Is this usually colored in the back? Something else? I don't know if I want to make it black right now. I think it will. figure it out later. Looking dirty so far. Grimy. Should be black? Okay, perfect. So yeah, pretty cool. Rinse off my brush. I'll show you. Some colors. Got the colors to do the Italians and the Americans. But yeah, one of the colors here, the dark leather, came with like the nozzle half off. My fusion cannon. This one. So I looked at it, I'm like, uh-oh, that's no good. Then I opened it up. And this nozzle is just like this, just half on. But yeah, the paint is still moist. It hasn't completely dried up, so I think it's salvageable. Oh, and it has a split nozzle too. Oh, that's great. Yeah, none of the other ones have split nozzles. I could probably Bonic the split nozzle. I don't know. That'll see for the longevity of it. They're pretty cheap paint sets overall, though. So, not too bad. They were 15x. With the 10% off. Made them a decent price. But they're definitely cheap bottles compared to the usual Vallejo ones. Oh, you guys gonna take off? Alright, MJ, you guys have fun. Hope you get some good work done. Yeah, I got it from the Sentry box, so I could take it back to them. But I feel like it's going to be okay. So I'll stick with what I got. Oh. Hey! $2.59, not too bad. So I got 10 minutes left. Bump. Too thin. Yeah, the cleanup on this was pretty good. There's one little spot here and here. A little bit of flash, not much, and it's been on his head. But yeah, overall, it's pretty good shape. here. Should be good. All right. Give him another pass. There. I feel like if anything should be airbrushed, it probably should be this cannon. Just maybe just lightly go over it again and then hit it with the airbrush, maybe. Comes a big honking piece of hardware. This kind of painting will give him definitely a weathered look, which is cool. Basically, I'm out of this color on my palette, and I don't want to put any more on for now. Not bad so far. Not bad so far. Cannon definitely needs a few more layers. Or airbrushing. Not sure which. So now this is a couple of minor colors here. So we'll switch to our smaller brush. Except for... where's that one? Is the one I've been painting with? Maybe. Let's do this one first for the red. Let's see, we got 6 minutes. Yeah, have a little glow in there. Yeah, I might put a little gloss in there and then add the color shifting paints, or maybe a blast effect. One of those two would look good, I think. Oh, it's pretty thick. Ooh, it's a very nice red, though. Let's see, his red is here. That's a very bright red. I like it. Veho Flat Red is what it's called. It's a little tough to get in there. So there's that one. Hey, Gamers and Coffee. My day is almost done, good sir. I have to go pick up my kids soon. I've been working on Lord Megatron. Having a lot of fun doing so. Drank all my coffee already. Holy smokes, it's all gone. Oh. A little sloppy there. Okay. Let's see how we get these eyes. Okay, just stay on the freaking base, man. And then, well, that's it for that part. So we need a tiny bit of blue. Electric blue. Finally off work. Good stuff. Today's my Sunday. I'm hitting 5 days in a row. Coming up. Like super early shifts for me. Which is going to be tough. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie because I have no reason to. I'm not a morning person. Exactly. I like early shifts when I'm used to it. I had one job where I worked at like 6 in the morning. And it was awesome. I love getting off super early. But generally I don't get up till 7:30 and get my kid to school. So going to work for 7, like I'm going to do tomorrow, it's going to be pretty tough. Not terrible. And then a little bit of green for a little green button. And I'll have to look up some reference art for him later. Not too shabby. Maybe a little higher up. $309. Holy smokes. This is exactly when I wanted to end. And here we are. Still got a few more layers to put on. And then the wash, oil wash. I can see a few areas to touch up as well. But overall, pretty good progress for a short little stream like this one. He's looking so cool. Man, I love Megatron. Sweet. Alright, so I'm going to read these last couple of comments. You wake up 15 minutes before the daily stand-up call noise? Holy smokes. Yeah. That's how it feels sometimes. Except for actually, it's just a very long time. It feels like only 15 minutes. Then you got Thursday and Friday off. 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. for 2 weeks, and 7 p.m. to a.m. So, jeez, that's tough. Yeah, I mean, you can't adjust to that kind of schedule. It's too rough. Then put an Autobot symbol on him? Yeah, we could. Nah, I'm an Autobot. Whoosh. Oh, that looks good, though. I still haven't put a water transfer on anything yet, so... he could be my first. Nice flat surface like that. I bet I could do it. It's going to look awesome. But everyone, I'm going to bid you a good day. I hope you all have a wonderful Monday. I hope your weeks go good. May you have strength. May Crom guide you. And take care. Bye-bye.